Alright, today I'm going to be installing one of these two dash cams on my IS. It's the Anker Roav. I've got, I think this is the A1 and this is the C2. I bought both of these on Slick Deals through Amazon, or Amazon through Slick Deals. When I saw them, they were about $42 or $45 each one. I think this one was more expensive than the A1. There was an impulse buy after I ended up looking at the specs. This A1's actually a little better. It's got Wi-Fi, so you could download your videos onto your phone without taking the SD card out and all that through your computer. That one doesn't have Wi-Fi. This one actually has a bigger battery. The C2 has a bigger battery, and I think it has a little bit more other features. As far as the sensor goes, they both use the same Sony sensor. I think this one uses a different processor than this guy. I saw the reviews on YouTube, and it looks like the image capture and all that's about the same. So there's really no difference between the two as far as video. They both have the same angle, viewing angles and all that. The one thing you'll notice, this one smaller profile as far as the lens goes. It's wider. It's got a bigger screen on the back, but screen probably doesn't matter if you're using it anyways when it's driving behind the mirror, so whatever. This one's got a smaller screen. I think the battery in this guy is like half the size of this guy, so there's like 470 and this is like 240 or something like that milliamp hours. I'm going to install it on my mirror, behind my mirror, using the power off the mirror, the 12-volt power. But in order to use it, I have to put in this converter, so it converts it to USB micro, so it plugs into the camera. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to solder 2 pins to the end of this and then shove it into the harness behind the mirror. So I'll get some video of that right now. The car. So what I'm gonna do is, if you notice, my mirror's got all this crap that's delaminating all the reflective stuff. I'm actually gonna take that down on this as part of this and send it into a radar mirror and have them replace that glass. I think it's $100 for that service. You pay shipping there, they ship it back to you. But it's pretty easy to take this off. I think there's a Torx screw right here that holds the mirror in, and then this whatever sensor this is for the front. To get to the wire harness, all you have to do is basically just slide this guy down and pop this cover off right here. And then this harness is right here and comes right out. I'm not sure what this front sensor thing is, but it looks like it's attached to the mirror, so it all comes off in one piece. If you look at the wires on there, there's 5 wires. The pink one on the very end is constant power. The blue one is the accessory power, and then the 2 pink ones in the middle are whatever that sensor is, I'm assuming up here. So and then the the white and black one at the end is the ground. That's your common ground for all the Toyota cars. So as part of my install, I need to actually mount this guy behind here, the headliner. I think the easiest way to get to it is to remove this console. So there's actually two screws up here. They got the little door clip, so you just actually have to pop these things off and unscrew that, and it should drop. go ahead and just drop this mirror so I can send it in for repair. Take out the Torx bit right here. Take the whole mirror assembly comes right off, one shot with the harness and everything. Still not sure what this sensor is, but it's all part of the mirror assembly. Must be the compass, part of the compass system that's on. Plug this, so you know the pins that I soldered into here, I'm just gonna insert them right into the back side of this and make the connection. Once I do that, I'll test to make sure I have power.
Golden Capital to sell the newspaper in a blistering editorial that made national headlines. Now the Denver Post.
After I've tucked everything away, I actually use some 3M tape just to tape the connection, the wires, so they don't slip out of the holes. Just a little bit, about 1.5 inches worth would do. Get it really tight. Goes around about twice. Tuck all the wires up into there. Should be good. So I've got the mirror back on. I'm just gonna make the wiring connections here. Put the 2 clips. Earlier I forgot to show you guys that round clip. This is actually the wire clip that tucks the wire to the mirror stem. It just snaps right on, holds it there. Put this guy back at, tuck your harness in there and then just slide the neck up and it's perfect. So once you do that, all the wires and everything. So now I got the camera and the mount put on here, and so I should just go up into here and put it right on the glass, press in, and then there's a lock. There's a little twist lock. Just twist lock it tight. The one thing you'll notice on the IS, you've got these little bubbles up here, or the shade stuff. You can't mount the suction cup to that because the suction cup's gonna fall right off. If you want to mount to that, you have to use the 3M tape option if if your camera comes with it. So, but once you get it on, you can just turn it side to side. There's an adjustment knob to go forward and back, backwards, and just plug your power in. It should be good to go. So I've got it all mounted up there behind the mirror. Like I said earlier, yeah, you want to mount it right onto the glass. If you mount it into this shaded part, it's most likely going to drop off. If you want to mount it higher, you have to use if your camera comes with a 3M tape option, you have to use that one to hang there. So for now, I'm just going to hang it here. This mirror is kind of high, so I can still see that the camera. I might move it up and use a 3M mount or one of these other mounts up here just so the thing's out of the way, but for now I'll leave it like this. We'll turn it on and see it boot up. So right there we got front view of the camera. You could actually just turn it either wherever you want to turn it on the thing if you want. So I'm just going to leave it straight forward. Mine's set to actually turn off the screen's supposed to turn off after 30 seconds, so we'll see if it does. So I finally got the mirror back from Radar Mirror. Got it the glass replaced. As you can see, no more black specks or delamination of the mirror material. Overall, it was probably a 7 out of 10 on quality. Some of the edges didn't go all the way, and you can see one of the electrical connections right here in the corner of the thing. But overall, I'm happy with it. It's better than the delaminated one that I've had for, it started doing it probably like 6-7 years ago. This is actually a replacement mirror before. I replaced it under warranty, when the vibration warranty. But anyway, the one thing I saw about it that I didn't like was that the dimming takes a little longer than the OEM glass, I think. That's what I can tell. When there's a light behind you. I remounted the camera using some 3M tape. I had some 3M tape that I put on behind the suction cup. It was round 3M tape from one of my cameras, like my action cameras. I mounted it behind here, but it's a pretty tight fit. I should have mounted it a little lower on the windshield, but overall it's fine. You can't really see it when you're here except for the mount and then the wire there.